Hi everyone and welcome to Just Love. My name is Paula and I'm here with Judy. Hi Judy.
Hi Paula, hi everyone.
So Judy, there's been a lot of talk lately about 3i Atlas. What do you have to say about it all?
There sure is a lot being said about it. I do know it's positive and it's here to assist with the planetary shift. From what I'm picking up, it's an organic structure that's intelligently and consciously controlled, and its purpose is to assist energetically in opening the consciousness of humanity in connection with our shift to 5D awareness. This is a huge shift for the planet, hence all the major upheavals going on at the moment to sort the sheep from the goats, as is said in the Bible. People really are being tested in a big way.
So you say it's an organic structure that's intellectually and consciously controlled. I was just wondering, how is it different from our Earth, Sun and planets? Because our Earth is sacred and intelligent. Everything is from source energy.
I think 3i Atlas is controlled by the higher universal consciousness. It may even be a screen image to enable it to approach Earth without causing too much panic. The higher beings often use screen imagery in this way, using a form down here such as an owl or a deer, something that we're familiar with, to enable them to approach and connect with us.
So what you're saying is that it's a positive thing, so it's like a giant light code that's coming in to assist us in reaching a higher consciousness.
Yes, it carries a consciousness of light that can be transmitted to those who are ready to receive it. Free will still applies down here, so nothing is being forced on anyone, but the hope is that this safe initial approach, safe for the off-planet visitors that is, will pave the way for more open contact they're hoping to make in the future.
So it is an interesting time here on the planet and in the cosmos because we are all ascending and evolving. It's not just Earth.
Yep, sure, for sure, Paula. In the greater reality, we're all part of oneness, so the evolution and ascension of Earth plane humanity will certainly benefit the whole. Earth humans are like an anchor holding everything back, and this is sad because as a planetary culture we have so much potential for love and goodness. We've just been so blocked and controlled by a divide and conquer agenda for so long, from biblical times and before. It's way past time for us to wake up.
Yeah, so we need to be learning, growing and evolving all the time. That's the nature of who we are and where we are. And this is a time of acceleration, thus unusual things like 3i Atlas are coming into play.
Yes, to help to awaken us. Unfortunately, too many here on Earth are being blocked from learning, growing and evolving spiritually. Technology is outpacing our level of spiritual understanding, and that is a major problem. Religion, which is supposed to provide spiritual guidance, has proven to be a major hindrance when it was taken over by the Roman government under the emperors Justinian and Constantine. This was when reincarnation, which Jesus taught, was removed from church doctrine. An understanding and acceptance of reincarnation and its related karma is absolutely essential for our spiritual evolution.
So that being the case, if you could project yourself out 10, 20, 30 years from now, what would be your message to the people of Earth right here, right now?
For humans to come to a clear understanding that religion and spirituality are not necessarily the same thing. You can be spiritual without being religious, and in fact religion has caused more torture and deaths on Earth than anything else, and it still does. And this started right back in the Old Testament of the Bible with the so-called God figure sending tribes of Israel out to kill each other. Don't people ever question the incongruity of that with this same God figure giving out a commandment of thou shalt not kill? Being spiritual is all about accepting others and embracing unconditional love and respect for all, regardless of culture, skin colour, language and religion. This is the only way we'll ever hope to survive as a planetary culture in the future. People also need to understand that there is a shadow government behind the outer governments, doing its best to keep us divided and disempowered. If Earth plane humanity could just stop fighting with each other over race and religion and come together in love and peace, our empowerment would be beyond words.
Yeah, that's for sure. And what a beautiful world we'd have with no wars. So, Judy, the next thing that I want to ask you about, which comes up all the time online, the good ETs and negative ETs. You say that there are no negative ETs. So what's going on with this? As there are definitely people who've had bad experiences with ET contact.
Yes, Paula, this is a big subject to cover, as there's lots of faking going on, specifically aimed at causing people to hate and fear the Greys. Again, the shadow government and military are behind this with their own military abduction MyLab program, which Dr. Stephen Greer talks about. Dr. Werner von Braun, the German rocket scientist involved in Operation Paperclip in the United States after World War II, also warned of a fake alien invasion right back in the 1970s when it was being set up. I believe that genetic material was taken from genuine ET bodies after crashes of ships, and the PLFs, the programmed life forms that Stephen Greer talks about, have been manufactured right here on Earth. They've been specifically made to resemble the Greys, but they have added reptoid genetics from their repterans, the earlier reptoid Earth human race that I talk about in my ET Presence on Earth book. The repterans look upon themselves as the owners and controllers of present-day humanity, and were the God of the Old Testament who used a divide and conquer agenda even back then to keep humans disempowered and under control. This being the case, they definitely do not want genuine ETs such as the Greys coming here to awaken people to deeper levels of conscious awareness. Planets such as Earth have a protection system set up to stop invasions by other off-planet beings, but at the same time we create our reality through the way we think. So if we keep tuning into stories about negative ETs, we'll attract lower dimensional beings from right here who dwell in the lower dimensions of Earth. The important thing to understand is that all dimensions, both higher and lower, are all here right now, and the lower astral plane contains many negative entities created by human minds through alcohol and drug use and playing around with things like Ouija boards without proper understanding. So the potential for negative contact is certainly present on Earth.
So to end this episode on a positive note, going back to 3i Atlas, you believe that it carries a consciousness of light that can be transmitted to those who are ready to receive it.
Yes, for sure. And some great information has just been presented in an article by Zachary Fisher on the Hopi prophecy, in which mention of it is included. The article is on Facebook, and I've shared it on our Zeta message page. 3i Atlas, referred to as the Blue Star Kachina, fits beautifully into the prophecy. I think we need to read this out in our next episode, as it pertains so closely to present world events. It also confirms so much of what I've said about the ant people who are part of the Grey Collective.
Yeah, that sounds really good. And for those who'd like to read more about such things, Judy's books are available from Amazon and can be accessed through the links on her website listed below. And they are?
Human by Day, Zeta by Night, followed by the Zeta Message, then Extraterrestrial Presence on Earth, Lessons in History, and my two most recent books, both Kindle editions and both also available in German, An Interview with an Alien, Comments by an Undercover ET, and Cosmic Spirituality, Blending Religion and Science in Oneness from an Off-Planet Perspective.
Thanks so much, Jude. And thanks everyone for listening. Please share, like and subscribe. Sending you all much love, and bye for now.